Better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. What's up, CherishingFlo fam? Welcome back to my channel where we're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and I'm about to be interrupted by my boyfriend right now. What do you have? You're doing everything but answering my question.
Huh?
I said, what do you have?
Close.
You're forever interrupting me when I'm recording.
I don't feel bad because the things you do when I have my phone in my hand.
Welcome back to my channel. We're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, I'm giving you guys my top 10 Christmas list. I'm doing it in the spirit of Vlogmas. This is not something I would usually do on my channel, but as you guys know, I really love Christmas, and I wanted to share my top 10 Christmas list with you guys. If you're new to the channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future girl boss videos. If you're not new to the channel, then thank you for being here. Welcome back. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get into the video. So the number one movie on my top 10 Christmas list is Home Alone. Home Alone is a Christmas movie classic. I have never gone a Christmas year without watching Home Alone because it's Home Alone. If you don't know what Home Alone is, first of all, what are you doing with your life? How is it that you don't know about this movie? But Home Alone is about a little boy who accidentally got left at home from his family that he does not get along with, and they go off out of town. He's at home all by himself, and you see all the shenanigans take place because there's some people trying to rob the house. It's funny, it's hilarious, it's full of booby traps and little kid humor, and I love it to death. Number two is, of course, Home Alone 2. I'm not a fan of Home Alone 3, but Home Alone 2 I think is awesome. It's the same child, the same scenario, only instead of being left at home by himself, he is left in the city of New York by himself. Now, in real life, the boy probably would have got kidnapped or killed or something like that. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. But in the movie, he is so resourceful and creative, and there are some new characters that you end up loving and the same old bad guys from Home Alone 1, and it's pretty funny and pretty fantastic, and so yeah, definitely check out Home Alone 2 if you haven't already. The third is one of my favorite Christmas movies, and that is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There's a newer How the Grinch Stole Christmas that's animated, and I do like that movie, but not nearly as much as I like the one with Jim Carrey. I think that one is hilarious. I think it is full of all types of humor. I think that it is relatable as well. And I also, you know, enjoy the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song that's in that movie. That version is like my favorite version, and that's like one of my favorite songs to listen to around Christmas time. I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and it also gives me vibes of being back at my dad's house, hanging out with my dad and my sister and my siblings, and watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, because we used to watch it obsessively around Christmas time. The next one is called Four Christmases. It has Vince Vaughn, whom I think is hilarious, and Reese Witherspoon, whom I think is adorable. It is a movie about this couple who usually lies to their family on Christmas and goes out of the country, goes to like Fiji or something like that, but this year they ended up being caught on camera, and anyway, stuff happens and they end up having to go see all of their families, and both of their families are divorced, so they have to have 4 different Christmases, and the shenanigans is real. It's hilarious because Vince Vaughn is in it. There's romance, and you know, romance, and it's just it's a great movie, and it's one of my favorite movies to watch around Christmas time because it's Christmas oriented, but it's also like, you know, a good old rom-com. The next Christmas movie on my list is Fred Claus. This is also with Vince Vaughn in it, and it is pretty funny. It is all about Santa Claus's brother Fred, who does not have the Christmas spirit, and he ends up having to come to the North Pole and do all this stuff, and it's really funny and it's really cute. It's a great family Christmas movie, or a Christmas movie to watch with the family. It's like a you know, Scrooge turns good type of situation. The next Christmas movie that I love is What a Wonderful Life. What a Wonderful Life is a really old movie. I think it's in black and white even, and how I ended up watching it, and one of the reasons why I love it is because of how I ended up watching it, is one Christmas my dad forced me and my little sister to sit down and watch What a Wonderful Life. He wanted us to learn a lesson from the movie, and he said it was one of the Christmas classics and we needed to have seen it, and we never had, and because it was in black and white, we We didn't want to see it. It looked old. And we were just like, no, we're not going to like that movie. It's going to be terrible, blah, blah, blah. But we ended up loving the movie. We got really into it. We ended up really enjoying it. And it now is one of my favorite Christmas movies. I think that happened when I was like 14 or so. And now What a Wonderful Life is such a great movie. It talks about, like, you know, the meaning of Christmas, but also talks about, you know, being grateful for what you have and knowing that you have a good thing, being grateful for your friends and your family, the thing that Christmas and the holiday season is all about. And if not your family, then your friends, the people that matter to you, being grateful for it and knowing that you are blessed and there are people who wish they had what you have. And it's a really cool movie. If you haven't seen it, then please watch. The next one is one that I have not heard anybody else say in any of the Christmas movie videos that I've watched this far, and that is VeggieTales, How the Toy Saved Christmas. If you know anything about me, you know that I love VeggieTales, and I remember VeggieTales How the Toy Saved Christmas being on VCR when I was a little girl and watching it whether it was Christmas time or not Christmas time. There's a really awesome silly song in the middle of the movie. If you don't watch VeggieTales, they have silly songs in all of the VeggieTales movies, and one of the silly songs was about, you know, Santa, and they were waiting for Santa, and they were singing a song, and they were like Christmas cookies. It was great. But it's a really cute movie. It's really adorable. And if you don't watch VeggieTales, then you probably haven't even heard of this movie. But if you do watch VeggieTales and you haven't seen How the Toy Saved Christmas, you need to see How the Toy Saved Christmas. The next movie is the Disney's A Christmas Carol. I love this movie for many reasons. One, it also has Jim Carrey, and I'm a big fan of Jim Carrey. If you did not know that, you know now. He is one of my favorite Caucasian comedians. And I think that he is very unique in how he approaches things, and I also love how talented he is. This is one of those movies where he plays multiple different parts, and I just love how he gets into his characters and how cool it is. And so in A Christmas Carol, as you guys know, is all about Ebenezer Scrooge and how he hates Christmas and the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. And there are parts of this movie that actually, when I was a little girl, kind of freaked me out, like kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies, and I didn't want to watch it in the middle of the night. But all in all, I think it's a really great movie. I think it's a really great lesson, and it's very entertaining. And even though it's not a comedy, I find it very comical at the same time. And if you can't tell, I like movies that I think are funny. It really gets you into the Christmas spirit and makes you realize how important positive vibes are and why there should be positive vibes in the first place. It's one of the reasons why I love Christmas. There's just so much positivity around, so much love. Everybody's preparing for the new year and their goals, and everybody's loving on their family and their friends and their loved ones. And there are people who you wouldn't normally even notice, but now people are smiling at you. It's just so many wonderful vibes during Christmas. The next one is a classic, and it should be on everyone's list if it's not already, and that is A Charlie Brown's Christmas. Charlie Brown, for every holiday, is always a must. So Charlie Brown's Christmas automatically had to go on the list, because how can you go through Christmas watching A Charlie Brown's Christmas? How? Last but not least is my number one top favorite Christmas movie of all freaking time, because it represents everything that I stand for in life, and that is Polar Express. All aboard the Polar Express. I love that movie. It is my number one top favorite Christmas movie of all time. It's all about dreams and believing and believing even when nobody else does, and the magic of Christmas, the magic of life, and having the spirits of a kid. It's so amazing and beautiful, and it just fits into everything that I believe in and everything that I stand for. And I love Polar Express. If you haven't seen Polar Express, if you don't like Polar Express, or you haven't seen Polar Express, you fail, and we cannot be friends. And that's just that. Period. I wipe my hands of you. Anyways, yeah, Polar Express, number one, very top favorite movie. I saved it for last because it is the best. Those are my top 10 favorite movies, you guys. If you have not already, then go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell, because the Vlogmas is just beginning. We are still at the beginning stages of Vlogmas, and even though I did not intend on doing Vlogmas, I'm going to give it everything that I have to give you guys this daily content. If you have made it to this point in the video, then please leave a purse emoji in the comment section down below. If you have any Vlogmas video ideas that you guys want me to do, then leave those in the comment section down below, and I will try to get to them. And if I can't get to them during Vlogmas, then I'll get to them in January or whatever. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, then go ahead and follow me on all of my socials: Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and all of those good things. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.